Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom video. Now today I have a good one for you. If you want to get the perfect start to the Legend of Zelda, I have you covered. See, I am just getting started off, but I have done a ton of things inside of this game, and I'm going to show you how you can have the perfect start as well. You know what to do. Lego! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, as soon as you finish the opening segment, you're going to be brought into the open world. Now, yes, this map is huge. The very first thing I want you to do is unlock all of the fast travel locations. Now, of course, all of these fast travel locations will take you some time to get to them, but it is super important to open up the map so you can pretty much go wherever you want. So how do you get to all of these locations and save you some time? Well, there's going to be two different things. Let's talk about exploring. Now, you're going to get the table early on when you start off your adventures, and you can use your imagination and run wild with it for exploring. Little did I know, I'll be using this table quite a bit along with this other unique echo called a plat bloom, which I'll be putting out a video on it later so you can get this as well. The combination of the table and the plat bloom, basically you can use this to unlock the whole map. Yep, you can traverse on top of trees, get into locations where you otherwise couldn't, and get chests as well as materials as well. So table and plat bloom is amazing. These two can unlock a lot of the map. Matter of fact, all of it. Next up, let's talk about how you can restore your health. Early on, you'll be able to copy a bed. A little tip, a little trick for you. You can absolutely sleep on this bed at any time, even when monsters are attacking other things. You can sleep on it, and there is other beds that you can get as well, kind of like an upgrade that will speed up the process of you getting your health back. So whenever you want to get your health back, there is plenty of ways to do it, but you can always just sleep on your bed. Now, getting your horse. You need to get it early. If you want to open up that map that I was telling you about, I'm going to head over there to Hyrule Ranch. Now, of course, if you're starting off, you really can't see this, so hopefully this map will help you out. Over here, you can start up a quest line that I'll be putting out a little bit later, so you can get your horse. Essentially, you come over here, start up the quest line, do the quest, and then you'll be able to get your horse. And with that, you'll be able to get to all of those different save points that I was telling you about. And with the combination of that, your table and your plat bloom, you'll be able to unlock your map and do it super fast as soon as you get there early on. Now, let's talk about smoothies. You'll be able to unlock this smoothie shop, and there's a few of them are scattered all around the map. One of these located in Gerudo Desert will probably be your first one that you're going to run into, and it's super important for you to make smoothies. Why? Because there is some hidden rewards for making smoothies. Now, I didn't know this, but I needed to have a little bit of ways to get my health back while I'm fighting in the world and in the rest. So I decided to make some smoothies. Little did I know, at tier 1, which will be the very first tier, you're going to get a reward. Now, the reward that you're going to get is pretty freaking good. You need to craft 20 smoothies, 20 different smoothies to get your very first reward. And of course, these smoothies will be different, right? Some of these will craft the same one. Some of these will craft some that are pretty much like undrinkable, but you can still get like one heart. But it is super important for you to come over here and craft different smoothies. Now, the very first tier reward of this will be the survey scope, which will ultimately give you more smoothies ingredients when you destroy monsters or break objects, which is pretty fantastic and a must have if you're starting off early on. So get after it, craft your smoothies, and get your tiered rewards. Next up, let's talk about side mission rewards. There are a ton of side missions that you can do. One of them, of course, like I said earlier, you can get a horse, but there is one in particular that I want you to do when you start off early on. It's going to make your gameplay a whole lot easier. Now, for the rewards for these side missions, they're going to vary. You can get mic crystals, which are extremely important for you to upgrade weapons. You can get accessories as well as rupees, so they're kind of all over the place. But if you come over here to this location right over here adjacent from Hyrule Town, there is this one side quest called Let's Play a Game. Inside of here there are a ton of different puzzles that you have to do. I'll be putting out a video once again a little bit later so you can see exactly how to do these puzzles and get this reward, right? The reason why I'm telling you to do this early is because it is an extremely important accessory that you can get. The boss can be a little bit tough, but if you complete it and come over here early on, which you can do at any time, you'll be able to get this accessory, which will help you with your defense. It is so good. Damage reduction, mwah, must have if you're starting off early on. Next up, let's talk about stamp rewards. If you ever see these stamps and interact with it, you're going to get a nice little cutscene and you're going to have this stamp guy come up and tell you about stamps. Now, initially, they don't really look like they're going to do anything. Some of the rewards for the first few tiers are lackluster, but once you get to tier 3 and get that third core, you're going to get yourself a fairy bottle. Now, I haven't unlocked the last 2 tiers, but I'm sure they're going to be good rewards because after all, the third tier was a fairy bottle. So get after these stamps and yeah, you will get yourself some amazing rewards. Do this, do it early on, especially if you want a second fairy bottle to help store fairies and or other things. Next up, let's talk about upgrading your sword and your sword abilities. Once you get into the rifts and you start getting some of Link abilities, you're going to stop by Blueberry's house early on. Now, you won't have mic crystals to upgrade your sword and sword abilities early on, but the more abilities you get, the more you'll be able to upgrade over here. But you're going to need those mic crystals. Come over here, you can upgrade your sword, your bow, your energy, and other abilities that you can get from the rift with Link abilities in tow. You come over here to set location after you have the required mic crystals and leave it up to the dude to boost up your weapon power. You can upgrade the regular sword attacks, you can upgrade the bow, you can upgrade the energy as you can see me doing right here. So getting after this early on is extremely important. Open up the map. They're located in chests. They're located in side quests as well. Come over here, upgrade your bow, open up the map, and you'll have yourself a perfect start right here in The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. We're right here at Karpo Gaming, upload a wide variety of videos, range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.